Hello everyone, this is Tormuse, and today I'm picking up where I left off in Not Tonight. Incidentally, I was curious, I just looked up the big Ferris wheel thing here. It's apparently called the London Eye, or the Millennium Wheel, built in 2000, well, it was completed like end of 1999 going into 2000, hence the name Millennium Wheel. And apparently it's a popular tourist destination in London. It's like a cantilevered observation wheel. Apparently it was the largest of its kind when it was built, and then a bigger one was built in China 6 years later. But yeah, it's a popular tourist destination. Obviously, it dominates the London skyline, and apparently at some point in this game it's going to get blown up. Yikes. Anyway. Moving on, let's see how this goes. Where do we leave off? It's been a few days. It's always been a few days when I go into these things. Oh, Jeps is coming up to me here. Oh, let's see what he's got to say, because I think we're coming up to that ball thing, right? Ever told you how much I like what you've done with this place, 112? No? Jolly good, right to business. October's ball tomorrow. You know the drill. You're still here. That means you know which side your bread is buttered. As always, I'll be representing Jup Security out there, so jump to it. I don't get it. You will, my precious little Golonka? I don't know what that word means. Is that... From context, I'm assuming it's some sort of disparaging word, I don't know. Does it relate to Europeans in some way? Moving on. It's a Polish dish. Oh, okay, thanks. It's a pig and stuff. What? My wife's into that ethnic rubbish. Mess this job up, 112. I'll be around to lock you up the next day. Okay. Matter is at 98, and apparently I can just skip the day's work, so let's drink coffee before going to bed. No, not just coffee, but it's like the super coffee. Yeah, this is a case where apparently I didn't need to take any days off. Oops, oh well. Who can know with these things? Wait, what's this? I got a notification from Metter? Up to 100? Is that what? It's just notifying me that we're up to 100? Okay. What has Guinevere got to say? Agent Titmouse, you are ready. We are ready. Jup is expecting you. You have the poison. Yes, I do. When you see Galahad, hand him the poison, he'll do the rest. Oh, okay. Okay, I was like concerned that I was going to have to, I don't know, figure out which person I was supposed to target or something, but yeah. Anyway, that should shock Albion first into dancing to our tune. Okay. Okay, just keep an eye out for Galahad. That seems easy. As long as he isn't wearing his clever disguise. Anyway. Yeah. Still never completed this thing. Does that come later? I don't know. October ball. Alright. Fill up my coffee and let's get going. Let's see what happens. Is there going to be some kind of major event? Like my understanding is, like, Guinevere referenced a bomb in the previous episode. What kind of rundown place is this? Like the elevator isn't working. Okay, let's see what the boss has to say. You again? No, I'm surprised you're still around. Don't you have a country to be getting back to? Never mind, you'll be gone soon enough. If you must hang around, make yourself useful. Welcome our guests, of course. But be vigilant. Don't want to see any wacky-backy on the premises. Wacky-backy on the premises. Things have been tough since the last ball. This one, absolutely, positively, has to go swimmingly. Do you understand? Wait, I don't want to tax you too much. Just nod if you understand. Good hero. Now get out there and make your betters feel welcome. There's only 4 pages of, so they just have to check ID, check the date on the ticket, and check the social card. Social information still has to be, it's Tuesday, okay. Over 18s. There's a high threshold of, like, errors that I'm allowed. They seem to do that in the mission required levels. Yeesh. Painted black. Dirt. Remember that song? I associate that with Monty Python, of course. You don't have the right ID. I mean, the picture doesn't match. There's Galahad right away. You don't have a ticket. Go the heck away. Tuesday, yeah, looks fine. Comrade, it is I, Galahad of the Resistance. You have the poison. You're not being subtle about this at all. Fine. I shall add this to the politician's soup. Well done, Agent Titmouse. Good luck. I guess I'm sending him in even though he doesn't, he's supposed to be excluded, I think. Anyway, go on then, comrade. Obliged, vive la resistance! No subtlety at all, eh? I didn't take it, please. Okay. You got the bubbles going over their heads. The blue bubbles just indicate that they want, like, the power pills, but, I don't know. I don't know if the lighting is just throwing the colors so they don't look blue, and it's making me hesitate. And you look fine. I didn't get dinged for letting Galahad in, by the way. Apparently, Euros are allowed in this one. We're at the halfway point. Oops. You should probably pick up the pace. Yeah, it looks fine. Expires in but it's October, so that should be fine. Should be able to reach quota. Tuesday. There's quota. Tuesday. Yeah, everyone. They all have high income. Noticing. That's the bonus 1 quota. Your pictures match. I was going anyway. Your picture doesn't match. Should probably just keep letting people in. Who cares if I make a mistake? It's just at this point. There you go. Reach the quota. Just let them all in. Who cares? At this point, even if they're not supposed to be let in, I don't get dinged for it. There you go. Got some extra income from that. So what's going to happen now? For such a posh crowd, it's a rather run-down looking place. Like all that graffiti everywhere because it's just from there's an S tier performance there, and leveled up anyway. Your agreed bonus, as far as I can tell, you probably earned it. Oh dear, you're all sweaty and uncouth. No wonder the guests were complaining. They told me why should some lazy, smelly hero be ordering us around? I defend your honor, of course, said you were barely smelly at all. I see I was mistaken. Well, live and learn. Yeah, I got a fair bit of money out of that, and I gave Galahad the poison and let him in there. I fulfilled all those objectives. I'm not sure. I got +5 for a successful job, but it's already maxed out. So, oh, what's this? New news? Food poisoning blamed. Venue change expected. Albion First Prime Minister Simon Taverner has called for tighter security after yesterday's ball was affected by a food poisoning epidemic. A hotel kitchen ran by heroes was suspected of foul play. This is the reason we built the wall. The wall. Sorry. The reason we built the wall will provide an impenetrable protection against Euro terrorists, and the 1-year celebrations of Albion First shall be safe within the sanctuary London. So yeah, so this is all according to Guinevere's plan, or this is his plan. You got a text message from Jup? 112. I did it. The ball was a success. My future as assistant to the Junior Minister of Internal Security is a given. You've been a useful idiot. I'll almost be sad when you go. Yeah, it's the kind of thing. This, like when I first started this, I was kind of like, I don't know, should I go all the way helping this or go all the way helping just, following the rules and whatnot? But it kind of, it seems like, even if you go all the way following the rules, that just ingratiates yourself to the, British oppressors more. So gives you more opportunity to help the resistance. But maybe I wonder if it works the other way too. Anyway, what's Guinevere got? Agent Titmouse, congratulations! Did you see the news? Albion First is in disarray. Already they plan to move their next ball inside the London Wall. That means we know for sure where their hired bomber will attack. Ah, okay. It was the British government that are doing the bombing, not the resistance. I mean, I know that's what they were suggesting earlier. They're trying to frame Europeans, but I don't know, the way she talked about it before, it made me unsure. Like, are the resistance planning a bombing? Like, I don't know. Anyway, moving on. You've delivered when your country needed you most. What do I do now? Wait to hear from us. The usual, then. Yes, but with a sense of deserved pride. And I still like that effect there. Yeah, webcam image is in the corner there, so it probably yeah, probably don't get to see most of that. But anyway, yeah, end chapter. Quick, drink coffee before you end the chapter. All right. Achievement unlocked. Chapter 3 complete. Albion First New Year's Eve party moved. Great gather to celebrate Britain alone. TV star Harrison Pace sets up a dog shelter. Huh. School arrested in an island for blasphemy. NHS privatization complete. Oh. Food poisoning and why you should be scared. Huh. Yeah, that's NHS, that's National Health Service, if I'm not mistaken. So, privatizing it is unfortunate. It's a kind of thing that turns the healthcare into a business, and you have to pay for even minor medical procedures. Anyway, 2 months later, winter, European citizens relocation blocks the summer set to December 29th. 2018, December 29th. Whoa, there's a big time jump. I thought we were gonna get another like month leading up to the end game or something, but maybe we're just gonna jump right into it. 12 months in limbo. What now? What's this notification for Meta? It's just still at 100. Yeah, again, like I could have taken more days off. Oh well. New Year's Eve, Monday, Albion first New Year ball, jump security only via bouncer. So yeah, so there's a whole month of nothing there. Got a big pile of money here. Did I have that much money when I left off, or did it add money? Complete the resistor things. I'm guessing there's nothing new here. Okay. I guess they're just advanced day? Is that it? Is that all there is to do? New Year's Eve balls on the 31st. I'm assuming this is building up to the end of the game. Okay. It's a little odd that just... Did we need this extra day just to establish when the ball was happening that we already knew was happening? It's a little odd. They could have condensed this into one day. Oh well. Agent Tidmos, it is time. The New Year's ball. The Scorpion has warned us. This is the big one. The identikit you have, it will allow you to identify the bomber. What? The bomber responsible for the King's Head is planning another false flag operation. What? Albion First intends to blow up their own ball and blame it on Euros. Scorpion has been supplying you with clues. The identikit is the key. Oh, great. Use it to identify the bomber and give them this VIP token. It's a tracker. Give it to the bomber. You want me to work a job where a bomb is to go off? If we identify the bomber, we can minimize casualties. Right now, it's the best we can do. VIP access. Huh. Well, I mean, I only got 2 pieces of the identikit. Hopefully that's enough. Is this gonna be a thing where I see a lot of people with this sort of... I didn't get the face, so... Was there something I missed that I was supposed to do earlier? And the answer is probably. Okay, well, pressure's on, I guess. And another day with like nothing happening except for the visit from Guinevere, so yeah, just advanced day, I guess. That could have been condensed into one day, but I guess yeah. I mean, you have to separate the day when Jup shows up, I guess. Did he get that job he was hosting? Who he's hoping for? Ah, 112. What a sight for sore eyes. New Year's Eve. What a wonderful year. Albion First winning the election. Rise of Jup security, and you Euros finally put in your place. Nearly done. One more job and you can sling your bloody hook. Don't be late. What does that phrase "sling your bloody hook" mean? I've seen that phrase before. It was in Poacher, that game that Yahtzee made. Is freeware game. There's where you're playing as this guy with an absurd, I think he's supposed to be Welsh accent, and he's at one point he says "sling your bloody hook." I'm not. I don't know. I'm sure it's some English expression. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Maybe I can look it up right now. Hold on a second. Hopefully that didn't disrupt the recording. Anyway, yeah, sling your hook. It means the hook is a nautical term. The hook is the anchor. It means go away because when normally when a ship docks, they put the anchor down to hold the boat in place, and slinging your hook means you pull the anchor up and put it in the sling. You put it away. which you do before you leave. So yeah, sling your bloody hook means go away. Anyway, there's a bit of trivia. Hey, we all learned something today. Anyway, moving on. Don't be late. Okay. Don't wear any of those fancy clothes. Wear the standard issue Euro rags. Don't embarrass me. Okay. Standard issue Euro rags? Wait, really? Is he serious about that? Like, should I switch to the tatty rags here? Like, he told me to, so like, is that a thing that I should do? Does that have an impact on the how the end game goes? I don't know. I mean, if this is the last mission of the game, I don't know how much it matters. Identify the bomber. Give them the VIP token tracker. I don't know. I'm feeling inexplicably nervous about this. Well, let's see how this goes. I guess. I don't know. I can reload if it goes wrong. Britain alone 1 year. There's a whale skeleton there. Ah, a Euro bouncer graces us with their presence. I can make 20 errors before getting my pay docked? I have to. What? What is this? Let 20 people in? No rush. New Year's Eve falls. Only the most important event of the year. Well, get your things. Choppy chop. No worky, no money. Understood. Understood, sir. There are only two. Yeah, so it's just a ticket. That's it. Don't have to check ID or anything. Okay, well, let's. Yeah, let's get started, I guess. Like, after all. Excuse me, I thought I wanted to have these handy. So Golden Ticket Monday, okay. Just check if they have the ticket, that's it. Okay, we should move this closer so I can compare them more easily. Now, is this a close enough match? Is that the guy? I mean, looks like. I mean, I don't know. Let's give the thing to him. Well, win or lose, I did it. I mean, that seemed to be it. Like the pants and the jacket matched. I mean, that's all I've got to go on. Hopefully I didn't screw up. I only have one, I only have one VIP thingy to give out, so. I'm assuming this is going to be, like, are we really just doing this 20 times, or is there something going to interrupt this? And incidentally, I do believe... Oh. Okay, I guess I did get interrupted. Okay. So I guess the explosion happens no matter what. Explosion at Albion First Fall. Who is responsible for bombing? Minor casualties due to senior figure's late arrival. Bomber Bouncer trial begins tomorrow. Final strike by Euro terrorists. Was resistance responsible? Okay, does that mean I made a mistake? I didn't see anyone else wearing that outfit. Maybe I really did. Maybe there really was someone else I was supposed to give the VIP tracking thingy to. One day later, New Year's Day, Royal Courts of Justice, London, January 1st, 2019. Is that Malarna and Shannon? And Dave is there too? I thought he was in France. This Euro stands accused of being an accessory to the Albion First bombing. The judge is just sitting back with his hands behind his head. No firm evidence in hearing the defendant's plea of conspiracy. We must consider their character. Defense plea of conspiracy. Please call the witnesses to the stand. 112 was most generous. Despite needing money, they made sure I got my Viklav's charity funds. Huh. Hey, 112 was cool. Never stopped me partying, even though I wasn't meant to be there. Wait, forget that. That's not true. Well, I kept her up plenty of times. Such a mean-spirited. How often must that one have stared at my disco medal and done nothing? Is that, what's his name? The guy that I kept kicking out? And he kept threatening me? My savior, 112 freed me from the clutches of a blackmailer. Oh yeah, it's just the shopper lady from the beginning. It's ridiculous. 112 found my ring for me. He's a top bloke. That's all you got for me? Agent Itmus is the pride of the resistance. Nothing too small, nothing too big. Wait, that put this estimation of me up? Hi, Harrison Pace. I know how to act. The kindness of 112 is no act. My lawyer says that 112 is responsible for my 3 car crashes due to selling me those drugs that I now regret. What? 12 worked hard. They contributed well above expectations and paid all relevant taxes. Balance records show that at least most of their money was earned honestly. Purchased an illegal rhino head and displayed it with glee. What? Rhino head? What? They ignored the temptation of buying an illegal teddy bear? They also took great pleasure in denying Europeans access to central London. But I thought, what? I don't understand. Consistently dressed as military police, did they think themselves above the law? Kept their social credit high throughout January. Social credit high throughout July. Kept their social credit high throughout October. Thank you. I have the evidence and the phone lines so that People's Vote are now closed. As a certified good Euro, we will investigate your accusations of Albion First. Happy? Court dismissed. I'm British. I'm as British as any of you bastards. In light of the hero's character, the allegations against the government will be investigated. A moment. Officer Jupp, did you say of Jupp Security? Yes, sir. Proud to serve, sir. I see. Yet our Mr. Galahad claims to have visited your office from an address on a pen, apparently. And what did he find there, Cheap Swedish furniture. In total violation of current import rules. Oh, please. I was desperate. It was so affordable. Bailiff, get this flat-pack-living miscreant out of my sight. And a strike has come about the defendant from the record, obviously. Oh. Does that put me up or down? Achievement unlocked, help the resistance. Achievement unlocked, beat the game. Albion first opposed Tabiter facing allegations of conspiracy. Assistant Minister Jupp made Siberian ambassador. His face gets new daytime talk show. Minister for Agriculture revealed as Scorpion. So proud of my daughter. So Guinevere is the daughter of the Minister of Agriculture, who is the leader of the resistance. Okay. Citizen relocation blocks to be closed. Okay. That last scene was a little weird. I get that it's showing how all of your actions throughout the game affect the ending outcome. I'm a little confused about, like, are we okay? That scene, was that supposed to be an actual, like, British judging thing, or is that supposed to be, like, indicate that, like, Britain's been overthrown and, like, the resistance is in charge and this is their version of judging ruling? Or is this just totally meta and we're not supposed to take this at face value at all? Because the pluses and minuses didn't seem consistent with either of the non-meta options, so I'm just a bit confused. I think that was just supposed to be what's the word for it? It's not non-diegetic. I think it's like it didn't actually happen. It's as was depicted. It's like when you're watching a movie and there's background music playing, the music is said to be non-diegetic. Like, it's like the characters in the movie don't hear the music. That's just something for the benefit of the audience. By the same token, this weird courtroom scene didn't actually happen. That's just something showing for the audience to get. Or the player in this case, just to get an idea like how well you did. Yeah, non-diegetic. That was the term I was looking for. So okay. I mean, I guess that means I did reasonably well. I think. I don't know what's going to happen to me. Let's move on. And so a dark chapter comes to an end as the architects of Albion first rot in prison. European exiles return to their home and the London Wall falls. All agree never to speak of this again. But what of the bouncer formerly known as 112? One final job awaits, the Not Tonight Victory Party. With a guest list of developer reprobates to congratulate you for your hard work. Let the developers in? ? We're almost positive you will not abuse this power. Okay. One final job. Okay. So this is the game's dev team. Victory Party, let the developers in? ? What's the question mark? It means it's optional. Name and job. I'm Totosa, the Chinese translator. Oh, great! I didn't get to read that. Okay, this is just the credits then, I guess. Tim, creative director, a bit late to apologize, but still, can I come in? Tim Constant, okay. Raphael Artist, I made you. You gotta let me in. Is this another opportunity to get alternate endings? Oh shoot, I forgot to read what he said. Well, Damien Shepard, everyone, I guess. I wonder if you get different endings depending on what you let in and don't let in. Richard Wright, he must have laughed at my something about him. The jokes. They're good jokes and all. Whoever designed this dialogue which you don't have time to read is I should probably keep them out. Lucas League program, this literally cannot exist without me. Lucas Roper. Mike Publisher, I also apologize, but hey, can I also come in? Mike Rose. Name and job? I'm dead. I mean Alex, a Spanish translator. Can I come in? What if these are the, like, actual birthdays? Halfway, keep it going. There's no one else here, though. Well, that's it for your non-diegetic credits, I guess. Presumably non-diegetic credits, I don't know. There's no one else. They really just... Is this really how it ends? You just have to sit here and wait for the time to elapse? It's guys, this just doesn't seem like a good look to me. But anyway, it says 2 pages, but there's only 1 page. Anyway, yeah, it looks like they rebuilt the king's head, or maybe it's a non-diegetic king's head. I don't know. Let's look at a few more in. Why did they design this like this? I mean, having the credits in the form of, like, people you let in is kind of a neat idea, but the rest of this, forcing you to just sit here and watch and wait for the time to elapse, it just seems a bit dumb. Anyway, I guess, yeah, so that was not tonight. The London wheel didn't get blown up, so I don't know what that was about. Why it's wrecked on the title screen. Maybe it's an alternate ending. I don't know. Did I select the right person for to tag the bomber? Like, or if I didn't, then what happens? Or if I did, then what happens if you don't? I don't know. I mean, maybe, like, closing time. Yeah, like maybe it's still for a second there I thought he was just going to be frozen forever. There you go. Not Tonight was developed by those names you just saw. Additional helps and thanks. Various things, various people. Cool. Nothing to click on here? I guess that's it. Just push the back button? Okay. Alright. Okay, so that was Not Tonight. I guess that means I won? I mean, like, Simon Tavender got deposed and charges of conspiracy. I mean, Guinevere indicated that tagging the bomber helps minimize the casualties from the bomb, like the bomb still goes off. But they're trying to keep casualties minimum. I guess that's what the paper said. Most people haven't arrived yet, so I guess, I don't know, I guess Guinevere somehow arranged to keep them away from the bomb or something. Like, I kind of wonder what happens if you don't tag the bomb. Maybe more people die, and then maybe it doesn't go so smoothly at the end. Oh yeah, and that song, dun, 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 dun. I think that's actually the British national anthem. I made a comment earlier about it being, that's some British patriotic song, isn't it? It sounds familiar. It's just me showing my ignorance, I guess. But yeah, okay, that's cool. I mean, the game, I mean, I've sort of been giving my commentary as I go along, but it's just to sum up. It's got some good ideas. The artwork is great. The story is interesting, compelling. Um, even if it is a little heavy-handed with the like how much it exaggerates the bigotry of the British, but I guess they want to make it as unambiguous as possible. Like, these are the bad guys. These are the guys you're supposed to be against. So that's fine. It has a nice sense of humor to it. That's it's kind of neat. It's kind of fun. Yeah, the art style is neat. That's a lot going for it. Like I said before, like, I wasn't crazy about the gameplay. Like, it's very clearly, for better or for worse, trying to ape Papers, Please. It's the same sort of idea of you're the one choosing who gets in or doesn't get in to this dystopian world. I do feel like Papers, Please did it better. But it still has a lot going for it, It had some nice ideas in it. It does feel kind of handholdy in a lot of respects. I don't know, like giving you reminders, like, hey, you're doing this is what you have to do. Here's a reminder, this is what you have to do. And with the exception of the identikit, which I still don't know what I was supposed to do to complete that. There must have been some task I missed. I don't know. Like, at one point I got like a King William mug thing. I never found out what I was supposed to do with that, and then it vanished when they advanced to the next chapter. So I was like, was I supposed to give that to somebody? I don't know. And there were other events in there that were kind of like, I kind of feel like maybe there were some missed opportunities. I don't know. But like the little judge-o-meter at the end seemed to overall rank me positive. So I guess that means I got a good ending. It looks like there were. I mean, there's so many opportunities to do things differently. I kind of wonder how badly you have to do to get the bad ending. But I don't know. I'm a bit rambling a bit here. But yeah, that's the I don't know, what else is there to say about this. I don't know, hopefully this was entertaining enough. I mean, these videos have gotten relatively low view count, but I did want to power through to the end. Just I need to see how it turned out. Was it satisfying? I think I was a little too confused by the way it ended, or in order to feel satisfied by it. I feel like like, for one thing, I feel like it wasn't clear. Like the bit about the bomber being not being done by the resistance, I felt like that I was clued into that detail a little late. Like, because there were references to a bomber earlier, but I wasn't. There's that the thing that indicated that it was like conspiracy of the British government to blow up the King's Head and all that. I don't know. I didn't make the connection that the bomber who did that was supposed to be the same bomber that Guinevere and Galahad were talking about later. I feel like that connection should have been made a little clearer, so that I actually understood the stakes and what was going on. Because they talked about a bomber, but they didn't. That connection wasn't made clear until like right at the last minute, just before the last event. And that last day, the last job there, it feels kind of anticlimactic. I don't know. After after everything you do up to that point, like all the things you have to check, and then suddenly you're just checking a ticket, and all of them are valid. So, and you're allowed 20 airs. So I have a feeling I could have just turned everyone away, and what happens if you turn the bomber away? I wonder about that. Maybe that was an option. Maybe I should have like given him the VIP badge and then turned him away. Yeah. Oh, and now that I think about it, Jup saying to wear your the tatty Euro rags for the New Year's ball, it just occurred to me. I think the reason that is because in the flash forward at the beginning of the game, you're in the tatty outfit, so you have to have the tatty outfit, just so it lines up. Yeah, I guess it was weird little contrivance there. Oh well. Yeah. What else I got? I do appreciate the art style. I mean, it makes it feel like something that could have come out of the 90s. So there's a bit of a nostalgic feel in that. Okay, well, I mean this lens flare effect not so much, but the rest of this, sort of blocky kind of art style. Yeah, it just reminds me of video games from that era. Yeah, now that that's done, I guess I have to figure out what I'm going to do next. Still got that Terraria game going on. I started playing Yume Nikki, and I have some misgivings about it. I mean, artistically it looks neat, but I don't know. The gameplay leaves something to be desired. Maybe I'll post the video that I recorded. I'm not sure. I'll think about it. Besides that, other options. I saw Cranky Templar playing a modded version of Subnautica Below Zero, where you only have 1 second of oxygen. It's an underwater game where you can't, where you basically can't breathe constantly. So that would look like an interesting challenge. Like, you're constantly on the verge of blacking out. It's an intriguing premise for a mod that I'm not sure how viable, how winnable that is, but it could be interesting to try that out. Maybe I'll do that. I've also given some more thought to like doing a Minecraft playthrough, because I have not actually played Minecraft before, and it'd be neat to do a first attempt of the game as a hardcore game kind of thing. That could be fun. Might play some Jupiter Hell as well. That yeah. Could play some DDLC mods. I haven't done any of those for a while. Although I kind of I mean, I guess I've sort of lost a lot of interest in that. Like, sort of getting to the point where I kind of want to distance myself from DDLC mods, to be honest. You know, like, there's the whole business with Carl, and then the stuff with Ilya, which is just so stupid. I mean, the accusations against her were stupid, and her refutations of the accusations were equally stupid. It just reveals the whole petty toxicity of the DDLC modding community. And I probably shouldn't say that publicly, but what the hell? Probably no one's going to watch this anyway. And anyone who watches this far probably, I don't know if there are going to be people in the DDLC modding community. Anyway, it's I almost feel like I want to release a video just calling out how dumb that whole situation was. It just, but I don't want to. I don't even want to add fuel to the fire. I mean, I just, what's the point? I was just kind of at a weird position where, like, you know, the only option for backing out of it gracefully is to just, like, basically remove the entire community that I created anyway. Which is still an option on the table. Just dissolve the LNC, whatever. I don't know. I'm just sort of bittered and jaded about the whole thing at this point. But hey, maybe. All of that said, I wouldn't mind doing a Let's Play of the Switcheroo mod, because that was one that was, at one time I was long anticipating, and I did some help with proofreading and stuff, and I basically had some input in a very small amount of input in the design of that. Like, it has some gorgeous artwork and some nice writing. It's also some iffy writing, but I'm curious to see how it turned out. It was kind of a rough draft that I read when I was doing the proofreading, so I have no idea how the finished product turned out. I'm just really rambling now. But yeah, if I was gonna play any mod, it would probably be that one. Now there's also club meetings. I've heard good things about that one. I don't know. It sort of feels like after. Why am I rambling about the DDLC modding community at the end of a Not Tonight video? I don't know. Sort of filling out the hour, I guess. But yeah, I sort of feel like after the whole Carl debacle, I mean, learning that the community was created and run by a pedophile who's making sexual advances on the kids in the community is just, I think I just took the wind out of everyone's sails. And it's like, everyone who's worth anything just doesn't want to touch it with a 10-foot pole now. And it's like, basically all the serious people left, and the only ones who remained are people who don't care about that sort of thing, or just I don't know, or staying out of some sort of sense of professional obligation or something. I have ideas for things I want to write, but they may never come to fruition. Yeah, I haven't touched the mods that I was working on in ages. Oh well, the whole thing's just really depressing. But hey, maybe it's an opportunity to move on to bigger and better things. Maybe I'll find some other creative project not related to DLC. Who am I even talking to? I'm just rambling out loud at the end of a video that's completely unrelated to any of that. That probably no one will watch anyway. I don't know. Leave a comment if you watched this far, I guess. Oh well, I guess I'm just depressed and disillusioned and need to figure out what to do next. What to do next creatively, what to do next professionally. There's a lot of what nexts and uncertainty about the future and so on. Pandemic doesn't help. Friggin' Omicron. Yeah. Oh well. That's probably enough out of me. This was Not Tonight. I'll give some thought about what to do next. Until next time.